Hello and a very good evening to you. You're watching Times Now. I'm Pratibha. There is no end to the showdown over the parliament breach and the ensuing suspension of MPs. Leaders of the India bloc staged a mega protest today across the country. While the suspended MPs staged a protest at Jantar Mantar in New Delhi, other regional leaders held protests in other parts of the country, including Srinagar, Jaipur, Bhopal and Bengaluru. Leading the charge against the centre, the Congress MP Rahul Gandhi directly targeted the Prime Minister, attacking the centre over what he called a major security breach. The Congress leader said Prime Minister Modi has not been able to deliver on his promise to provide employment to the youth, and that's what ultimately led to the security breach. In fact, he also went on to say that the youth today are so jobless that all they do is scroll through Instagram for hours.
सिक्योरिटी ब्रीच का सवाल तो है, मगर दूसरा सवाल भी है। उन्होंने ये प्रोटेस्ट क्यों करी? उसका कारण क्या था? बेरोजगारी। देश में भयंकर बेरोजगारी। इस देश का युवा आज रोजगार नहीं पा सकता है। नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने उसको रोजगार नहीं दिया है, रोजगार उससे छीन लिया है और उसको एक ही रास्ता दिया है, सेल फोन पर इंस्टाग्राम को मतलब देखते रहो, 24 घंटा देखते रहो। ये है हिंदुस्तान की हालत, सच्ची हालत। इसीलिए ये जो युवा थे जिन्होंने सिक्योरिटी ब्रीच जरूर की, वो भी आपकी गलती है। बीजेपी के सांसद सब भाग लिए, वो अलग बात है। जो अपने आप को देशभक्त कहते हैं, हवा निकल गई उनकी। वो टीवी पे आपको नहीं दिखा, वो हमें दिख रहा था पीछे से।
So this was the attack by Rahul Gandhi. The Congress party's attack drew a strong response from the N.D.A. Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi went on to say that Rahul Gandhi now appears to be backing the intruders by using unemployment as an excuse for them. This was backed by Union Minister Anurag Thakur, who went a step further to say that it's actually Rahul Gandhi who is unemployed.
Rahul Gandhi doesn't understand what he is speaking. Somebody will guide him, somebody will write and give it to him, and वो पढ़ते हैं, ये problem है। तो in a way they have supported the people who doesn't believe in the Constitution of India, people who believe in the constitutional institution of India, इन लोगों को सपोर्ट करते हुए ऐसे टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग को पहले सपोर्ट किए थे। हम तो सस्पेंड करना नहीं चाहते थे, to be very very firm, we requested them like anything. बट मेनी एमपीज, कुछ लोगों को हमने सस्पेंड किया शुरुआत के दिन में, बाद में सब लोग आके रिक्वेस्ट करना शुरू किया, हमको बाहर जाना है, हमको सस्पेंड करो करके। ये कांग्रेस पार्टी का लेवल है। और अभी अभी कर्नाटक में जो नया सरकार सिद्धरामैया जी के नेतृत्व में नया सरकार कार्यभार संभालने के शुरू करने के बाद एक व्यक्ति 1 घंटा से ज्यादा, मोर देन 1 hour, ही सैट इन दी असेंबली सेशन, तब तक पता ही नहीं चला। तो इसलिए ये जो घटना है, ये गंभीर घटना है, ऐसे सरकार भी मानते हैं और इसलिए पूरा इसका जांच चल रहा है।
I.N.D.A. alliance is creating north and south divide, creating the cultural divide. After the elections in these 3 states, we have seen the morale of the I.N.D.A. alliance have gone down. Unfortunately, the members of the opposition parties, this I.N.D.A. alliance, did not come together. Senior leader of Congress party was making the video. It seemed that he's unemployed.
So who's politicizing the issue? Is this cover fire being given to the intruders? That's the question. Siddharth Yadav, spokesperson of the BJP, joins us on the broadcast. Also on the broadcast with us, Mr. Vivek Bansal, senior leader of the Congress party. Mr. Bansal, look at the charge that has come in from the BJP. They say that this is a big issue. This is an issue of national security. So why is it that Rahul Gandhi is giving them cover fire by giving a justification for why they intruded into the parliament? Mr. Bansal? Mr. Vivek Bansal, if you can hear me, what do you have to respond to what the BJP is saying, that this is a serious issue of national security and the Congress party is trivializing it by providing cover fire for the intruders by saying that there is unemployment in the country and that's the reason why they had to resort to something like this? All right, we seem to be facing technical difficulties. We'll check that. Let me take this across to Mr. Siddharth Yadav. The Congress party says that this is a serious issue. Yes, and that's the reason why the opposition is raking it up. Why trivialize it by saying that the opposition can't even ask questions?
Who says so? I think the parliament is a platform, a podium for the opposition to engage in a meaningful discussion, a debate, a discourse. But the opposition has, made up their mind that they do not want to participate in anything that is for the welfare of this country. They have decided that whatever will be discussed for the betterment of the poor, for women, for youth, for OBCs, for anybody, the Congress party will just not participate. And that is why they resort to take the parliament as a hijack. If you plan to hijack the parliament and you think that you can do whatever you like, you can go beyond any line that the parliamentary democracy has ever seen, and yet you should be in that house. I think the people of our country have been answering.
But where is the hijack? Over 140 of these MPs have been suspended for the remainder of the winter session, and they were, suspended when they raised these questions. That's what the Congress party has said. If we have Mr. Vivek Bansal back with us, how do you respond to the charge that you're trivializing the issue and you're offering a justification for the intruders instead of raising questions on them?
Definitely, I think they are simply just missing the wood for the trees, and they are just to basically make useless allegations which have no basis. That's their game plan. And if the opposition is wanting a discussion, why could this breach of security could take place? What happened, and a discussion needs to be held on that. What is the harm in it? I fail to understand. Democracy is, and our learned panelist was talking about that parliament is a forum where you discuss issues and all. So is it not a serious issue where somehow all the MPs were running in the sense that there was a panic all around once those youth jumped in the gallery of the house, along with they sprayed the smoke and all. So what was it? How could they this is a gross breach of security, and I don't think, and they were not willing to have a discussion on that.
Okay, but if this is a gross misuse of the situation, and you're saying that this is a massive security breach, you yourself are admitting it. So why is it that Rahul Gandhi is saying that the bigger issue is of unemployment, and that's the reason why they had to resort to this?
We should go into the root of that as well. He's referring to unemployment because those youth, they were very much perturbed. They were very much disturbed by the fact that they are unemployed.
So if they are perturbed, if they are perturbed, can they come into the parliament and break security protocol? When you say that there are reasons, and when you give out these reasons and justifications for somebody entering into the parliament, does it not seem like justification for their act?
Sorry, would you please repeat? The question is meant for me.
Yes, when you say that there is a reason, let's go to the root cause of it. They were frustrated, they were unhappy with the situation. When you provide these reasons for them, is it not giving them a reason to carry out a attack like that? The Congress party, including Rahul Gandhi, saying there has been a security breach, yes, but the bigger issue is of the unemployment.
No. both the issues need to be tackled. You see, there is a gross breach of security which needs to be dealt very firmly. Nobody is holding any justification for the youth why they nobody is holding a brief for that. Nobody is pleading for that. But at the same time, you have to go into the root of this. Why all this? Why this? The youth is so so basically frustrated that they are not bothered about their future.
Okay, very quickly, Mr. Siddharth Yadav, please respond to that. He says that we need to get into the root of the problem. Yes, there has been a security breach, but there's a bigger problem of unemployment that needs to be addressed.
Well, who will get into the root of it? Rahul Gandhi or our investigation agencies? I do not understand the point that the Congress party wants to play around with their propaganda and they think that the people of our country are going to buy it. You want to have a discussion, sir? Go ahead. But this will not be solved with discussion. This will be solved with investigation. If it happened on the 13th of December, you want the investigation agencies to take it forward, or you just want an excuse that we want to hang this parliament, hijack this parliament, and not have anything of importance being discussed? What was on the day when you were protesting and not letting the parliament function? What was going to be presented? The women reservation bill was presented. The J&K reservation bill was presented. You did not want to participate in any important bill of this country and just take an excuse that no, we'll have a discussion and solve this out. Because Rahul Gandhi is going to the roots and he is taking out the real reason that these guys are berozgar. Why do you want to shelter them? Why do you want to give them cover fire?
But sir, how will they participate in any discussions if over 140 of them have been suspended from the parliament?
No, but that happened after they decided they'll stand on chairs. That happened after they decided they'll go up to the podium of the speaker, take placards. That happened after they decided that no bill of national importance will be discussed in the parliament. I ask this question to every citizen of this country. The people elect their parliamentarians to discuss bills for the welfare of the people.
Okay, but the counterpoint being, the BJP says time and again that the opposition is not raising any real issues. When there was a parliament security breach, the opposition tried to raise it, but when they did, they were suspended.
No, you must raise the issue. But is the issue going to be resolved by discussion in the parliament, or should we wait for the investigation agencies to come out with something concrete to actually go into the roots, not politicize it, and actually figure out why they did it, who they were, who are they being bagged from?
But the question still remains, who's politicizing? The opposition says we just need a statement from the Home Minister. The response that has come in from the BJP is that the Lok Sabha Speaker has already spoken. We're waiting for the investigations. Who's politicizing, who's trivializing the issue still stays. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast with your thoughts. We'll have to leave it at that, slipping into a quick break here.